Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Ming. On my channel I do a variety of lifestyle videos and unboxing and haul videos. Today's video is going to be a Trader Joe's haul and taste test. We're gonna haul our huge purchase from Trader Joe's and do a lot of taste tests. Before we start, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and also subscribe. 4 bags of Trader Joe's foods. I would say with all the inflation going on, with all the price surges, definitely shopping at Trader Joe's saves a lot of money. A repurchase. This is the Trader Joe's Hearts of Palm pasta. They're in a box and it says per package is like 3 servings. Don't let it fool you. Usually me and my husband will finish the 2 entire boxes by ourselves. So every time we cook dinner, we buy 2 boxes. Each person will finish 1 box. What it is basically a pasta alternative. It's pasta made with this plant called Hearts of Palm. It is a plant that has lower in carbs and very high in fiber. It is just this one single ingredient called Hearts of Palm, which is the plant. It's a natural plant. And each container is only 60 calories. It does have a more chewy, crunchy texture because basically you're chewing on plants instead of like flour noodle pasta noodles. But I actually really like the texture of this. It's very filling to me and it has a ton of fiber, healthy alternative to regular pasta, especially if you have cravings for pasta. Top 10 healthy food that you can buy from Trader Joe's, and it's good to go. So I really like the texture. I'll insert a little bit clip of us cooking it, but basically it is a little bit on the chewy side, a little bit crunchy, but it's not bad at all. And just know that you're eating that plant, that vegetable, that fiber, instead of eating a lot of carbs when you're eating pasta. Here is a short demo of cooking this item. We like to saute some bell peppers and put that heart of palm pasta and get the Trader Joe's pasta sauce. So the texture of the pasta is a little bit on the chewier side because you know it's full of fiber and it's completely from the plant. There's nothing synthetic, it's just completely from this type of plant. And put some cheese on top. You can also put some meatballs and it's really good. If you don't like chewy texture, maybe it won't be the one for you, but I actually really like that chewy texture on my pasta. So enjoy. So we're gonna eat this for dinner tonight. I am so excited about this. We're gonna do a taste test of this and insert a clip right here. This is the Trader Joe's organic hearty minestrone soup. Minestrone soup? Did I pronounce it correctly? I saw this item at Trader Joe's and I was like, I basically tried all of their soup items because I like soup, but I've never tried this one, so I wanted to try it. Brenda was like, oh, it's so expensive. It's like $5 for this like small cup, but I think it's just like a side soup with fresh vegetables, cannellini beans, rice and quinoa, savory vegetable broth, and kale. So, and it's vegan, it's gluten-free. I guess we're gonna try this Trader Joe's organic hearty, how do you say this? Minestrone soup. So with fresh vegetables and beans and quinoa, but it does say like don't microwave plastic, you should just dish it in a bowl. I know it's very tempting just to dish it in a plastic. It smells very herb-like. I can tell there are like a lot of herbs in there. Oh, you can see the beans, look. Smells pretty good. It's like a tomato based. It has a lot of different types of herbs. You can smell it. It's like a vegetable bean soup. Okay, we're gonna microwave this for about 3 minutes. I just want to take a look at the nutrition facts. I would say this item is pretty high in sodium. 630 milligrams is actually pretty high for like a small soup item like this. It doesn't have any added sugar, which is really good. It has 4 grams of protein per serving, so not a lot of protein, even though there are a lot of beans in there. If you care about the sodium intake, you might want to dilute it a little bit and share it with someone, or share it to 2 servings. It's been heated, microwaved. It's actually a pretty dense soup. It has like the beans and the rice in here. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, it is vegan, definitely vegan. All right, let's take a little bit of sip. Definitely on the salty side. It's very flavorful, but I would probably dilute it a little bit. And I wish there's more beans actually, because beans has a lot of protein, but there are a lot of carrots and vegetables in there, which is pretty good. I wish it's a little bit less salty, but the flavor is very good. It's very hearty, has a very nice like herb taste. On a scale 1 to 10, I think I'll give this item 7.5. It's pretty good. It's very hearty. Very good for a rainy, cold day. And I also hope it's not too much sodium. And we got some Trader Joe's chicken meatballs. I really like it because it's just normal flavor. It's just like salt and pepper. And what I love about this item is that there is no nitrites added. It's not organic chicken. I wish it's organic chicken, but it's not. But other than that, like the ingredient list is very clean. The seasoning is very clean. And I think it will go really well with the pasta as well. Since we bought like the hearts of palm pasta and things like that, like I think chicken meatballs will go really well. And it's gluten-free, seasoned, overcooked. It doesn't have any added fillings. It's just ground chicken. It doesn't have any like starch or whatever in there. So it's pure chicken. And it goes really well because there's no like added flavor to it. It's not like teriyaki or salt and spicy. So it goes really well with different recipes as well. I'm so excited. We're gonna make a dedicated review video of these two items. These are the Trader Joe's mochi cake mix. So we bought two varieties. This is the original flavor. It's a Hawaiian inspired cake with a chewy mochi texture. The Trader Joe's chocolate mochi cake mix with peanut butter frosting mix. So these two are different flavors, but they have one thing in common is that they are mochi cake mix. Actually, a lot of people, they buy mochi stuff, they just don't know what mochi actually is. So mochi is a very common thing in Asian countries like Japan and China. It's a very common pastries. Mochi is basically sticky rice. It's a little bit on the chewy, gooey, sticky side. So usually you eat mochi for its texture, but it also has a very nice subtle sweetness in its flavor because this is an interesting fact we learned in biology class in China. So apparently there is an enzyme in our saliva that helps us to pre-digest the rice before we eat the rice, before we actually digest the rice in our stomach. So basically when you're chewing on rice, a lot of you guys may sense that like, hey, this rice tastes a little bit subtle sweetness, and that is because the enzyme in your saliva is like basically processing the rice and sending your brain a signal that it tastes a little bit sweet. So that's why like a lot of times like a lot of people eat rice and then there's like a slightly sweet taste to it. Of course, mochi made with sticky rice has a subtle sweetness to it, so it makes it really good in texture and really good in flavor when it comes to like pastries and things like that. So it's almost like a brownie, but like a mochi brownie.
Open sesame.
Both in mid-rack. All right, we'll check in about 40 minutes. All right, it's ready. We're gonna do the taste test. Yay! Looks pretty good actually. Gooey, not gooey, but sticky, pillowy in the inside. Outside has a little like brown edges.
Flavor tastes like white butter cake.
Has a little coconut flavor. I can definitely taste the coconut. Sure, it's so good. It's definitely different. Although it looks like cornbread, but it doesn't taste like cornbread. Really spongy and soft. If you squeeze onto it, it's really nice. It has a very nice texture. Instead, a little bit drier than the other one. What do you think? This one kind of looks like brownie with peanut butter on top, but it's actually frosting. It's definitely different from peanut butter. The frosting is so sweet.
I think it tastes good.
I do not like the frosting.
Great.
The frosting is not just sweet, but also a little bit salty, but it's super sweet. It's definitely different from peanut butter because peanut butter is not supposed to be sweet, but the frosting is very sweet. But let's try the cake on its own. The cake itself is really good.
I prefer this one.
So overall, how would you rate yours?
9.5.
I would say I will give this one 9 out of 10. I'll give this one 8.5 out of 10. A new item. We were in the store and there's this lady. I was like at the baking aisle and she was like, this is perfect. And she said like how much she loves this item. And I was like, oh, then I have to try it. This is the Trader Joe's blood orange flavored without natural flavors cake mix with icing. So basically it's blood orange cake mix. I've never tried blood orange cake, so I am actually really excited about this item. It does contain like some issues such as like canola oil and stuff like that. I wish it doesn't, but I don't think they have a lot. And I'm pretty sure the canola oil or whatever questionable things is in the icing. That's basically what I think. Usually the icing is what the problem is, and you don't have to use the icing if you don't want to. So like basically if you take a look at the calories, if you didn't prepare it, it doesn't have a lot of fat. So I'm actually not too worried about the canola oil in this item, and I'm so excited to give it a try. We'll definitely make a review video of this. We got a Trader Joe's organic hummus. They have different hummus at Trader Joe's, but I got the organic one, but this is like the plain. The only problem is that like if you look at the oil blend, it has like extra virgin olive oil. I was like, whoa, yay, that's great. But it also have organic sunflower oil. And the sunflower oil is actually listed before extra virgin olive oil. I'm like, why, Trader Joe's? Why? If you're gonna have an organic, healthy hummus, you might as well just put olive oil in there. Like, not only for the health benefits, and also we all know that olive oil tastes better in hummus. That's like the only disappointing thing about this item. But other than that, it's pretty good. To go with this, I bought some carrots. These are great snacks for me since I get hungry so easily these days. We have to be a little bit smart with the snacks or else just there's loads of calories. Organic pitted medjool dates. So this is dates without the pits. They also had a version with pits, but this one is organic. Third trimester started eating some dates every day. It's good for pregnancy, and in Chinese culture people recommend to eat dates during pregnancy as well because it has nutrients. And we actually got this item from the fridge. Probably doesn't have any preservatives. Ta-da! It's just one ingredient, so should put it in your smoothie or whatever. So here we come. Dates, just the dates. The reason why I don't like dates is because it's too sweet for me. It is the sweetest thing I've ever eaten. I haven't had dates for a while. And these are so sweet. I know it's natural sugar or whatever, but comment down below if you love dates. Do you like dates? I can see myself loving it if I put it in a smoothie. Peanut butter on dates, so it's not so sweet. Second batch. So we actually opened this. So the story was I was filming this haul, and then of course my camera battery just died. And there's been this issue with my camera. Every time the camera battery dies, whatever I filmed before the battery dies doesn't get saved, which is very annoying. It wasn't a problem until recently, and I looked it up. It's something with the SD card, and when they start to write the SD card. And we did a lot of taste tests already in the first try. But here we go, second try. Let's pretend we didn't open these. These are the Trader Joe's Bamba Puffed Peanut and Corn Snacks. So what they are is they're basically corn puffs with peanut butter on one side. It's kind of like a powdered peanut butter, and chocolate on the other. This is what it looks like. It's kind of like corn puff with peanut butter and chocolate. This is actually the second bag that I got. The first bag I already ate it last week. It tasted really good, so I bought my second bag. I like it because I like a little bit of candies in my third trimester.
But the texture, too mushy.
It's not mushy, it's just not crunchy. Because like basically what I think what it is because like the puffs, they're soaked into the peanut butter, and the chocolate, when it double dips, it becomes like the
but I do like it.
Creamy.
I would buy it again.
I would say it's like the creaminess from the peanut butter actually takes away the crunchiness of the puffs. It's kind of like a candy item to me. It's very hard for me to finish a whole bag on one sitting because like, you know, it's with chocolate.
I could do it in one sitting.
So this is its brother. I call them brothers because they're like kind of similar but not twins. This is a Trader Joe's Bamba Puffed Peanut and Corn Snacks. So what's the difference between those two? Well, one is resealable bag, one is not. It tells you a lot. Guess why? Because this one is very hard to eat it in one sitting, so that's why you need to reseal it. It doesn't have that chocolate. It's just puffed peanut and corn snacks. So I'll show you guys.
Hiya.
Why would you do such a thing? He was like trying too hard to get into the snack. So this is what it looks like. It's basically like a corn puff with peanut butter coating, but it doesn't have that like chocolate snacks. This is just like kind of like Cheetos, like peanut, but coated with peanut butter. When you see it, this one is actually very crunchy, but it's not sweet. It's just like peanut butter flavored Cheetos.
Would not buy again.
You would not buy it again?
Nope.
This is the second time I bought it. I already bought it again, you dummy.
But I'm not gonna buy it again.
I think it tastes good. You know why? Because he ate the one with chocolate before he ate the one with this. This one will not have as much flavoring because it's not sweet.
Just a letdown.
I think it tastes pretty good. I like both of them, but I would say like this one sometimes is too sweet for me. I only eat it when I have cravings for candies or chocolate. Speaking of chips, this is the chips of the week, and we realized there's something that we have never tried before, which is new to us because basically technically tried every single snack item at Trader Joe's until they provide something new. These are
I'm a connoisseur.
This is the Trader Joe's scalloped potato chips with 5 cheeses, and this is what it looks like. It's kind of sad, like you would think we already ate a lot of it. No, it's less than half of a bag. It's basically potato chips with cheeses, and they actually give you a real cheese like cheddar cheese, onion powder, Asiago cheese, like all these things. But I would say it's not healthy because it uses high oleic sunflower oil. It's still better than regular sunflower oil because high oleic is like a better like.
Oh, these are great.
We can only buy one chip item per week, and this is the chip item that we chose. And
very crispy, very crunchy, tons of cheese flavor. This one's great. We'll buy it again. On the list.
he said this is the best potato chip he's ever had. When we did the first try of the video.
I like it.
Original flavor of potato chips, but add Parmesan, cheddar,
It
Asiago.
tastes just like au gratin potatoes, but not hot. They're good. They're great.
It's very addicting.
I'm eat the whole bag.
It's very easy to overeat this because it's so crunchy and it's not too salty. It has a very nice aftertaste as well. This is Brandon's favorite.
10 out of 10. Would buy again.
Yeah, definitely recommend this item. Highly recommend. Yeah, this is a repurchase. This is the Trader Joe's Big Cheese Crunchies. These are basically baked Cheetos, but first of all, they're baked, they're not fried, so they're healthier. Second of all, Trader Joe's don't put artificial coloring in its food, so it doesn't have artificial coloring. Third, they don't put MSG in their food, so there is no MSG. So it has less fat, no artificial coloring, no MSG, so it is better than normal Cheetos. Is it the healthiest thing? No, it has like vegetable oil, but it's also expeller pressed vegetable oil, which means that it's less processing. So if you have cravings for Cheetos, get this one instead of the normal Cheetos. Alkaline water and Electrolytes water from Trader Joe's. So I just want to do a disclaimer. A lot of people talk about like drinking alkaline water to make you healthier. It doesn't matter. It's a scam. It does not make you healthier. Just by drinking alkaline water doesn't make your body become more alkaline. It doesn't make your urine become more alkaline. It does not make it. It's just a scam. The whole thing is a scam. But why did I still buy the alkaline water if it's a scam? First of all, like Trader Joe's doesn't have like a super expensive like price, which makes it a little bit more affordable. Second of all, like if you've ever been pregnant before, sometimes I have an increased stomach acid and I don't like it. Sometimes like I will wake up in the middle of the night being very hungry because my stomach become very acidic. I just really want to eat. So drinking the alkaline water helps me to neutralize my stomach acid a little bit, especially if you have this acid reflux. I actually don't have bad heartburn. I don't have bad acid reflux. It's just sometimes when I'm like stomach is not full, I do kind of like feel a little bit more acidic like with my stomach. So I basically only drink it to neutralize my stomach acid. Because when you drink water, it goes straight to your stomach, right? And then your stomach is very acidic and it just processes whatever and then it goes. So drinking alkaline water doesn't make your urine more alkaline. Like this is a known fact in the scientific world. And usually I think the pH of your stomach is like 2.5 or 3, something like that. So I do like to neutralize a little bit because I've been feeling so hungry. I've been like, I just feel like my stomach is grinding itself sometimes. So drinking this helped me a little bit. So speaking of drinks, these are my all-time favorite drinks from Trader Joe's. These are the Trader Joe's organic sparkling green tea beverage. Every time I go to Trader Joe's, I get 3 bottles of these. I swear I wanted to get more. It's just like the price. It's $1.49. I felt like if I get 10, it will become $14-15. These are so good. What it is, it's basically carbonated green tea with a slight flavor from mint and grapefruit. So it has a little bit of that subtle citrus flavor, but I love the carbonated green tea and it's organic. Make sure you put it in the fridge because like it makes it a little bit cold and it's like very refreshing. The citrus flavor and the mint is just overall blending together. It's my favorite thing. So I got 3 bottles of these. Speaking of refreshments, I also got these Trader Joe's sparkling green tea with pineapple juice beverage. These are one of my favorite things, especially in hotter weather. At the time of filming this video, it's like at the end of March, almost April, and in Texas, it's getting really hot. So I usually put them in the fridge and there's no added sugar, there's no artificial flavoring, there's no artificial sweetener. It's just green tea with pineapple juice. So it contains 5% of the juice and the flavoring, the sweetness came from the pineapple juice. And pineapple is a little bit towards the citrusy, a little bit sour and sweet. And it's just like very well balanced drinks with the green tea together. It's so refreshing. Even more items. These are vegetable items, like pretty healthy. The first one is the Trader Joe's organic rainbow cauliflower. These are so good. What it is it's basically like different colors of the cauliflower, and I just love that texture. And I think Trader Joe's cut it pretty small. It makes it very easy to cook them, and the texture is not bad. I feel like frozen cauliflower tastes a little bit better than frozen broccoli in terms of the texture. I feel like when being frozen, broccoli loses a little bit of texture versus cauliflower, I like it to be a little softer. So I really like it. Colorful carrot coins. The cauliflower, it's not seasoned, you season yourself. Versus the carrot coins, they're actually slightly seasoned with virgin olive oil. So this is the ingredient list. So, but it uses olive oil, which is really good. We've tried it before. It's a little bit on the crispier side because the carrots are like sliced really thin, but it's actually pretty tasty, and it's just good to eat different colored foods, and it's also good to eat different types of vegetables in your diet. If you're like eating vegetables, if you're only eating broccoli, like broccoli is very healthy, but it doesn't guarantee that you get all the micronutrients from the vegetables. So to have a healthy gut microbiome, you want to eat like different types of vegetables, different colors of vegetables and fruits. So we got one of those. Ta-da! Cabbage. I really like cabbage because you can eat them raw and you can cook them. I can stir fry them. It goes really well with noodles. Stir fry noodles goes really well with these. Like the Trader Joe's chow mein goes really well with these. And you can also just make like coleslaw and stuff. Like I love the crunchiness of it. And we also got some fresh cauliflower. So like sometimes when Brandon just cooked one and I felt like it's not enough for both of us, so he might as well just cook both of them. So I got 2 bags of cauliflower pre-cut. It's easier when it's pre-cut, but I would say like pre-cut vegetables, they don't last as long as like if you didn't cut, because you basically cut the stem. So after you pre-cut them, it's better to cook them right away or else, you know, freeze them. Pink lady apples, this is definitely one of my pregnancy cravings, and I'm very specific. I just want that pink lady because it has very nice crunchiness, a very nice apple aroma. And a lot of other stores, they don't have Pink Lady this season, but Trader Joe's has it, and they are smaller snack apples, which is really good, and they're with a very good price. We got blood oranges. If you've never had blood oranges, you may wonder like, what is blood oranges? So blood oranges is basically orange, but the inside, it's not an orange color, it's actually the blood red color. It is super sweet. It's sweeter than normal oranges. It looks just like the ones in the back. So if you like oranges and if you're looking for some oranges that are super sweet, get those ones. They are so sweet. Like, so we also got a little bit of bananas. We only got 4 because we like to buy bananas that are super green, because it only takes 2 to 3 days for them to become yellow. And once they develop dots, I don't like to eat them anymore. It's just the texture and flavor. It just become too sweet for me. I'm not a big fan of super sweet bananas. So I like to eat them when they're still kind of green. So we just got 4, and we're gonna go to like a local grocery store to get more like super green ones. Yellow squash. These are so good to go with pasta. They go really well with pasta. So and it goes really well stir fry with any vegetables. It goes really well with like grilling, like stuff like that. So like grilled vegetables also go really well. So there's so many ways of cooking yellow squash. So we got one of those. Trader Joe's barbecue black pepper Toscano chopped salad. This one is my favorite Trader Joe's salad kit, but it's not healthy because the dressing has a like soybean oil, canola oil. It's not the best, but once in a while it's pretty good. Like I feel like the pre-seasoned salad kit is just so much easier to make. It motivates me to eat more salad, so I still got it, but the dressing itself is not healthy. Trader Joe's pasture raised large brown eggs. They also have a Trader Joe's organic pasture raised large brown eggs. Those are super expensive. I was gonna buy it, but Brandon was like, save money. But so first of all, pasteurized means like chicken when they're raised, they are raised with outdoor access. They're raised like, you know, not just in the cage. Second of all, brown eggs. I always think brown eggs taste better. I grew up eating brown eggs, but like when I was in China, especially when I lived in a small town with my grandparents, like my mom was in Beijing working and everything. I lived in a small town with my grandparents. Like we will go to the farmers market. It's not like a market, it's a really like a farmer's streets where all the farmers were selling their eggs and selling their vegetables. And I've only seen brown eggs when I went to buy eggs from the farmers. So I only like brown eggs for that reason, because like ever since I was a kid, we went to the farmer, we get the brown eggs. So maybe I'm just a little quirky about it, but I like it. Food for my cat. This is probably not the healthiest food if you take a look. It does have brown rice and chicken fat. Like it's not the healthiest, but for some reason my cat just really likes it. My picky eater cat just really likes it. We mix wet food and dry food to feed our cat. So on some days they eat wet food, on some days they eat dry food. And then my cat really likes this brand. Just when we switch off to healthier cat food, he just doesn't eat as much, but he really likes this one. So I was like, you know, life is short. So we do mix it with dry food and wet food. We get the wet food from Costco, but for the dry food, we just get this one just because our cat. Alrighty, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I filmed half of this video twice. I hope you didn't mind. So thank you so much for watching and taste testing with us. If you have any recommendations from Trader Joe's, definitely comment down below. We found so many great items from your guys' recommendations, because sometimes I try everything new, but sometimes I get a little bit chickened out because, you know, it's something unfamiliar. So definitely comment down below what you recommend we try from Trader Joe's. Before you go, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe, join the 10K fam, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Happy eating! Happy shopping!